Making hash is just a really easy process. Basically, you have a big tub, and you take and you put a screen over top of it, and then you take all the plant and you put it on there that's been stripped off the stem. You put a big plastic sheet over it, and you hold it down with a bungee cord, and then you beat on it for like half an hour until your arms get really tired, and then you take both sets off, and the set that's left in the bottom is going to be this fine dust. It's just going to be like the pure essence. And you take it and you press it against something, you heat it up, and then you work it in your hands. You know, all the sweat and all the oil from your hands get into it. You just keep heating it up, and eventually it forms like the brown sticky hash. And then you take it, and when it's finally formed, and you just burn the outside of it so it'll stay together. Basically, our plan had been to go to Barcelona with a couple of German girls, which didn't end up working out. They went there, but we didn't end up working with them. And we ended up taking over this huge warehouse right next to the beach, 5 minutes away from the nude beach. And just spending all day, we built 7 apartments, and we totally illegally taken over this building, and we got all these artists who came in and painted murals on the walls, and we just did this amazing thing. We had free Spanish classes, we had an incredible kitchen, free dance classes, free juggling classes. We spent all of our time just working and living together and teaching each other our different arts and trying to learn Spanish and Catalan, and it was really incredible. There's a really good scene in Barcelona. There's a lot of people there who do alternative art type stuff, a lot of people who do circus stuff and really weird fire performance, and it's just a really good vibe there. I've been working on La Rambla, which is the main street on Barcelona, and I just had these streamer koi. They weren't fire, and I was sitting out there playing, and this German guy came up to me, and his name was Rock. And Rock comes up to me and he's like, "Well, you were very good. Would you like to come and have ice cream with me?" So we went out to ice cream. He was like, "Well, I think we can work together." And he ended up hooking me up with this club way out, 30 miles out of Barcelona, up in the hills, in this cave. It's the most incredible club I've ever been to in my entire life. It was like this huge... Somebody had taken this incredibly beautiful cave, and they turned it into a club. It was these incredibly rich mafioso guys, literally with the shirts unbuttoned to their navels, and the gold chains, and the big, handlebar mustaches. They were really scary. But I'd go there, and they would... The first night I went there, I was so scared. On the van ride up, they loaded me up on some kind of speed so that I could stay up all night and perform, and I was really nervous anyways. And then they gave me 2 free drinks at the bar. I ended up just being really nervous and really high and a little bit drunk, and I got up there, and I'd never done any kind of acrobalance stuff before. I'd never been doing any kind of acrobalance at all. And this guy Rock was like, "Okay, I've got it totally worked out. We're here half an hour before we're supposed to start performing. I'm going to put you on my shoulders, and you're going to spin fire on my shoulders." I was like, "Okay, no problem. I can do this. This isn't a problem." Nobody was there yet, so we practiced a couple times. It was just fine. I got my 2 free drinks with me, and this entire club full of the worst yuppies you've ever seen in your entire life. They were just like the sweater-wearing pretty boy, wearing sunglasses all the time, kind of yuppie boys. It was horrible. And got up there, and I was really nervous, and first I lit my dress on fire. And it was I've always lit myself on fire, but it always goes out within just a few seconds. But this time, it was really bad, and the security guard actually had to get up on stage and put me out because I was so pumped up on adrenaline, I didn't even notice it. And then after that, I had to do the part where I sat on Rock's shoulders, and I wasn't expecting it, so I was just standing there, and he just suddenly comes up underneath me and lifts me up onto his shoulders, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do?" And I am slashing him right across his forehead. Somehow, we managed to get out of that alive. I kept yelling at him, "Put me down, I'm done now, I'm so done. Rock, you need to put me down, I'm done." And eventually, he put me back down on the ground, my fire went out, we got off the stage, and just cracked up laughing so hard. Did one more, really easy show, got our money, and got the heck out of there. It was the scariest and the most fun night of my entire life. It was great. And I ended up doing that every weekend for 2 or 3 months before it got to be too much.